Approval of the human clinical trials for two made in India COVID-19 vaccine candidates, COVAXIN and ZyCov-D, marks the beginning of the end for the novel coronavirus pandemic, the government said. Striking on an optimistic note, a letter by the Ministry of Science and Technology said that there are more than 100 vaccine candidates in the world currently, of which 11 are in human trials.
A letter by Ministry of Science and Technology has said that the nod by Drug Controller of India for conduct of human trial for vaccines marks the beginning of the end of the coronavirus pandemic. 6 Indian companies are working on a COVID-19 vaccine, along with 2 Indian vaccines, COVAXIN and ZyCov-D. World over, 11 out of 140 vaccine candidates are in human trials, the ministry said. The ministry also said manufacturers of 2 of the leading candidates, British firm AstraZeneca and US-based Moderna, have signed production agreement with Indian companies should their vaccine prove safe and effective. Both have been approved for phase 2 and phase 3 trials. Typically, the first 2 phases of drug trials test for safety, while the third tests the medicine's efficacy. Each phase can take 2 months or even years to be completed. The ministry's statement comes amid a row over a letter by the ICMR setting August 15, Independence Day, as the target for releasing a coronavirus vaccine. An earlier version of the letter had included a line saying none of the 11 coronavirus vaccines undergoing human trials are likely to be ready for mass use before 2021. The line was deleted in an edited version of the letter released shortly afterwards. Medical experts and opposition parties claim the August 15 date was set to help Prime Minister Narendra Modi score political points ahead of crucial election in Bihar late this year. They also warned that rushing drugs through trials could pose serious health risks. After this, on Saturday, the ICMR defended its letter and said it had only sought to cut unnecessary red tape without bypassing any necessary process in the recruitment or participation for the trial. ICMR's process is exactly in accordance with globally accepted norms to fast-track vaccine development, the agency said. Phase 1 trial for COVAXIN, which was developed in association with ICMR, scheduled to be completed in 28 days. As such, it is unclear how it can be launched without completion of phase 2 and phase 3 trials. Developer Bharti Biotech application lists 15 months as the estimated duration of clinical trials. This is in line with the 2021 estimate by the Minister of Science that was present in the first version of the letter. Bureau Report.